Yo, welcome back to more ReZero Season 2, Episode 49, Choose Me. Last episode, just probably the best in the whole series, man. I'd have to rewatch again. I haven't properly rewatched the series yet, but even like considering the other candidates of what that could be, last episode just had so much within it. It had everything. Like, it had the best fight in the series. And mind you, once again, I don't watch ReZero for action. Like, personally, I'll speak for myself, and I doubt most people would, considering that's like not the point of it, you know? But it had the best fight. Garfield and Elsa getting the characterization that she did, Amelia seeing all the scenes flashing of like the possible futures and all the horrible shit that could go wrong, and yet still her optimism and determination holding fast, it like moving Minerva, and Minerva saying that she like knows her mother or promised her mother, but also it was pointed out to me it's possible that even Minerva could be her mother, because like Fortuna said, I was also reminded that her brother is Amelia's father, and so we know Amelia is a half-elf, probably elf father, human mother, right? So Minerva could definitely fill that, and given how like sentimental she was like towards like Amelia, not in her like punchy like Healy type of way, because her character is cool that way, but just purely just nurturing, holding her to her chest, like yeah, that's some very motherly like nurturing thing, and considering her reaction, it's like could be the case, But that was very good, right? As a good send-off to Amelia, as her completion of the trials. Echidna wasn't even able to face her at that point. She takes down the barrier. We see Echidna's body. Who knows what's gonna happen with her body? But the big reveal we saw at the very end, because I talked about all this at the end of last episode. You want to see my discussion? Go watch that episode, man. Because I don't want to go over all this shit again, because it cannot contain what I'm looking forward to for this episode, which is the aftermath of what we're seeing now. Because at the very end of the episode, the very big thing, like we saw with Amelia, we saw with Garfield and Elsa, but then the last thing, Amelia walks out, sees the snowstorm outside. We know what that means. We know what Roswell was trying to do, and we know what that means in the grand scheme. The Great Rabbit being attracted to great quantities of mana. Roswell wants to start over again. He knows Subaru is tied to that he can do that. He doesn't know exactly how it works, of course, but he's just going to end it, right? And with Ram declaring her love for Roswell, destroying the Tome of Wisdom, the thing that represents his obsession, the worst part about him that drives him to do all this shit. Even with him rejecting her love just because of who he is, how he views love, and kind of the sad way of like his own love toward Echidna, like all that being a reflection of that. She still dies with a fucking smile on her face as he throws like a fireball at her. And I think that is going to be our first like main like crazy close death that is not going to be saved by return by death. I think it finally happened. Like to Ram, dude. Like I can't imagine Subaru's reaction, Garfield's reaction. Like, let alone when one day Rem wakes up again. Hopefully that even happens at this point. Because even if like Garfield, Subaru, and everyone deals with this and accepts this and like gets through the situation and still has to like accept Ram's death, eventually Rem is going to as well. So it's all fucked up now. Like that, this is a stake. Like with everything going so well at the mansion, like it went really well at the mansion considering the circumstances. Like they got captured melee, like Elsa is taken down seemingly, but RIP Ram, dude. That is where we're at now. So I guess we're gonna see them all return from the mansion, see what's going on. Subaru is gonna know what it means. Amelia, I doubt will go into the same state she was before the last time this happened, which is within that isolation, completely just devolving to that dependence on Subaru to the point where she just went full yandere, crazy obsessive. Like just I doubt, there's no way that would happen now. She is fully in her own now, and she is going to need to be considering this. So I'm very looking forward to how this is going to go, how Subaru is going to maintain his composure once he finds out what happens to Ram, to even deal with this situation and what that means going forward. Because like I said last time, Ram is just the start of this. Who knows who else we could lose here, especially with the big threat, which is if the Great Rabbit shows up again. God damn. I mean, I expect it to, considering this is like the condition for it to like be drawn to large quantities of mana, but I don't know. Maybe they find a way to blast it in the giant way that was suggested to them. I don't know. Everything's up in the air now, and there are only 2 episodes left in this season to watch for me. I've been behind on these, and I see there's only 2 episodes left, so let's hit this one. Oh, but before I start, I gotta give Subaru some credit, because I was informed that dust explosions are a real thing, and I looked it up, and yeah, like, God, it was scary, because I saw, like when you're sawing wood, like the sawdust, like if it accumulates enough, like it could trigger a dust explosion. So like that's just like a real life scenario that's scary. But yeah, so you need the accumulation of it, you need to release it, like make it in contact with oxygen. So you know, Subaru throwing like the dust out of the vacuum pouch was like part of that. You need an ignition, of course, for it. But yeah, I don't think he had the right kind of dust for it or the right conditions. I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I know much more about science than that. I didn't even know dust explosions were a thing. So apparently that was a real enough thing. So I give Subaru credit for that. I gotta mention that real quick. All right, let's go. But who knows? Maybe we can dust explosion the Great Rabbit. All right, beginning the episode in 3, 2, 1. There's everyone. Okay, I was wondering. Oh, yeah. Looks like some Puck handiwork. So is Puck still alive? That's Spirit. Ah, now she knows. Always be with you. Whoa. Oh. There's that encouragement. All right, Amelia. Ooh, man. Let's see what she can do here. Good idea. Graveyard's the safest place. Oh my god. She's going to the source of this. She's strong enough mentally for it now. She can do some shit here, but yeah, let's see. Cause she's oh man. Oh man. She was. There's his condition. Mm-mm. Alright, Puck. Yeah, he had this planned. It's probably true. I don't know, is Reinhardt human? You'll never be like that devil, no matter. Oh man. Warlock of Melancholy. Yo. As the tome dictated. What do you do now? You don't have it anymore, so what now? Oh, God, he's completely broken down. Even grief overran. Immediately. He has no idea what to do without his tome. Is that? Oh, alright, yep, it's in there. Oh my goodness. All the clones are out. Oh yeah, this is a thing. Stop. Wait. I'm not gonna let you do that. A sled. And what's that? If it is gone. Cool, so like Puck said he would. That's all you can do. It's up to you now. Okay. Grandson. I will give him a push. Alright, so what now? Oh. Okay. And she's gone. Look at Amelia being everyone's rock. We gotta deal with this lost clown now. It would be nice if he could be turned around to help stop this now. I mean, the tome told him to do all this, but now it's gone, so seems he's trying for Ram now, but what's left? He doesn't care anymore. Yo, it was enough. She's alive. Oh my god. I did not expect her to survive. Yeah, he's feeding her mana. There's nothing left. I mean, that's true. Yes, you were, but he is... Yo, ooh, they're already here! Oh my god, that was fast. Can Amelia save Roswell's spirit? Because I'm a witch. Alright, Amelia. Is she gonna solo the rabbit? I will protect all of you. Oh my god. And there goes the mansion. Ah, of course. Subaru went back for Beatrice, that's right. Until the time comes. Warlock of Melancholy, right? The authority granted to me. A guide. Suitable for inheriting. My predecessor. Did the last Roswell say something about saving it in a vessel? His soul. It's the same soul, but in a different body. Hey. Oh, yeah, she loves Puck. God damn. And then NPC. That's so cringy. Even, a few times she thought that in the past. She realized that. You can only save yourself. And he said, nope. He'll be there for you, but you gotta take the step. Here he is looking for her in this burning mansion. Oh my goodness. Ah, yep, that secret path. That's where Subaru died before. Found her. Don't. Oh, God. But he refused. Haha. That's true. That's his thing. Mmm. Affront. Hit the nail. She would have, but that's not what he wants. He didn't have to say dumb, that's true. Oh, fuck. Alright, now she's being serious. Yeah. But, here we go. It's way better than that fate. Fuck that shit. Ooh. Closed it. Uh-oh. The library's collapsing. Whoa. What did she say? Oh, fuck. Yeah, she did that portal thing. God damn it. Sayonara. Is she going back in? Oh my god, Subaru. Yeah, she's gone. I think she teleported to the library. Yeah. Ah, the door's there. Okay. There's one more here. Last shot. It's shaking. Is he about to die trying to save her? Oh my god, it's gotta be hot as hell. Come on, Beatrice. Hmm? Oh. Thank goodness she did that. A stalemate. The promise is realized. So... Save me. Reverse Uno. True. Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. True. Mm-hmm. I like that. Flipping it on her. Because she will. That's true. That's a fair point. And she'll always remember him, I'm sure, even after that. Choose me. I'm Subaru. Let it go. That's a real thing. Oh, that's true. God damn. But still. Say you had fun. But to him, there you go. Subaru's too good, man. Choose me. He's too good, man. I think that was it right there. Come on. Aha. Oh, man. Oh, that's beautiful. That's right. That's my name. You called me by my name finally. Ah, that's cool. Oh no. I love this song, but what a sight. She's doing it. Oh my god. Mother and Juice and everyone. Yo, and right behind her. Oh my god. Let's go. The man with perfect timing. Leave the rest to me. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And of course, she's there holding his hand. That's right. Together. Nice. Choose me. Nice, dude. Very nice. I really like the way Subaru flipped that onto Beatrice, because that is a very real thing, and that's like something I personally enjoy from like emotional shows I've watched, like in March Comes in Like a Lion, or even in Monogatari. Like there are various aspects of that that are just real, and like the way you reach someone or help someone, like the way they help themselves, but you offer them that shoulder to lean on. Just being there is enough, right? Maybe you can't tangibly do something and you feel like you're not doing like enough because you can't like physically do something, but just being there, being that person for them, not exactly in this case, because that's the point, but is enough, and then they can take that next step with the hope of a better tomorrow. And even in like even in like that very real thought of like, well, it's not gonna last, you'll be there but you're gonna leave me, right? That just, because that, man, that hits me, like the abandonment trauma that she has, that Jimmy, she's been alone this long. Like, of course this is like deep rooted shit that it took Subaru throughout the entire episode to find her continually to do that. Like when he went in there again after she sent him out the front door, I was surprised. I was like, oh my god, dude, like what is, like, how does he, for him to like even just logically think of like, well, there's one more door, and but even like the threat of everything burning down around him, like how did he not even pass out? Like that is pure anime determination right there, but just represents the greatest like human thing of like going so far for someone else, like even at like that risk to yourself. He was about to die there, but he was able to find Beatrice's library. Like the fire was pouring in from the other side, and then we saw the library on fire too. That was literally the last second opportunity, and Beatrice admits the stalemate, and even after that point, Subaru really had to like reach through. But getting back to it, like it's the very real thing of like the way he flipped it on her. For someone like Beatrice, who's gone through like as much as she has, to make it like something that is outward now, right? Like she is so like within her own pain, understandably within her own pain, within her own loneliness, her like everything. But Subaru like forced her to turn it outward because he knows that she will go that far for someone else. He's seen how sweet she is, like knowing like her ties like to Lizu Mayer, like he's seen everything, like so much about her at this point, that he knows that she would do that for him. And if he can be that shoulder to lean on, to hold her hand, to promise like a better tomorrow, a better time, to engrave these fun memories within her heart, to give her that even like long after he's gone, that will always stay with her, and she can carry that to something good in the future as well, right? That is some real life shit. So I just want to point that out, that I really like the way he flipped that on her and did that. Subaru is really, really great, man. Even like when they flash back to like when he first met her this episode, like, oh, NPC number 1, it's so cringy to go back and see him like speak that way to people, just not even like acknowledging them as actual like individuals or people. But to see that, and now where he can just completely in the best way possible just say exactly what he can in the most empathetic, just understandable way, like, and I love how fervently he denied being that person for her, because like she said, if he just said it, she would have believed him, she would have just gone with, but that's not what he wants. He doesn't want her to cling to that. He wants her to see him as Subaru, who is being there for her, to legitimately, in all the simplicity and weight of that, because otherwise she's still stuck on that person. Because if Subaru said like, yes, I'm that person, then it would have been true. After he's gone, then what, right? There is no other that person at that point. It's just Subaru, and then there's no hope for her at that point, right? So Subaru is just completely just created a whole new amazing path for Beatrice, and to see like them standing together so determined at the end with the best timing, right? As Amelia is continuing to hold off the Great Rabbit, Roswaal has no drive within him. Of course, his spirit is broken. He thought he killed Ram. It looks like he was able to save her, pouring mana into her. She responded. Thank goodness. I didn't expect that, but I'm happy about it, right? I thought we were actually getting a death that we wouldn't be able to reverse there, but they saved her, so all right, I'll take that. I'm not happy about her dying, but I didn't expect her to live. But Roswaal, without his tome, has no idea what to do. Up to the point where he was conjured like the storm and set it all up. There's nothing else. So maybe at this point he will help. Maybe he can choose his path now, outside of his obsession, because the pure representation of it, which was that tome of wisdom that literally told him what to do. No, and we learned that is Echidna's authority. It's gone, right? So what is left for him? I mean, obviously what Amelia pointed out, like, the world is here, everyone's here. Like, of course there is still something that Roswaal can do and to live for, but he doesn't see it that way. So hopefully that can break through in this next episode, in this end of season 2, because I feel like it's going to need to, with the threat of the Great Rabbit in front of them. Beatrice is incredible. Like Subaru said, I'm weak, you are amazing. But what I can do, you know, he said, like, being there for her and holding her hand and imploring her to save him, right? Because that's true, right? And I just love the whole way he approached that. It was very, very good and very real. And Soto, growth. And it's great to see Beatrice. It feels like a well-earned breakthrough to Beatrice after everything, especially in this second season after we've learned everything about her. It's been a good build-up to this moment. And yeah, that was really good. So I can't wait to see what's gonna go down here. It's cool seeing Amelia, you know, kind of step into like a leadership role, getting everyone into the graveyard and then protecting everyone. Like, I won't lose anyone. Like we knew she was in the perfect position to be that way, and it's cool seeing that. You know, Subaru doing this for Beatrice. Now we're all together. Now we're here. So we're gonna have to see what happens next, man. But yeah, excuse me if I wasn't that reactive this episode. I was mainly just like watching, and I was just kind of into it. I feel like there wasn't much for me to just comment in between. Usually there's like beats in between I can squeeze my commentary in on, but I was just really into like the flow of it, and I think that was kind of the point of this episode, just everything building up to what eventually happened at the end with Beatrice, and I definitely appreciated it, man. I know, obviously, like, I didn't cry or anything. I'm not like super, well, I certainly feel like the way Subaru broke it down for her and can like empathize or sympathize, I should say, with Beatrice. I mean, I can't fathom like a 400-year like loneliness, but I definitely do appreciate it. And even though I'm not like bawling over here like, oh my god, it was a beautiful scene, and I definitely still appreciate it. And yeah, man, I enjoyed it. So I look forward to how the second season is gonna end. This was a good ass episode. Thank goodness it went this way. And oh, and one extra thing, I think current Roswaal has the soul of the original Roswaal in him, because when we saw the original Roswaal come into the library and he like said something about a vessel, right? And I think even in the multiple voices that Amelia experienced last episode, I think her or someone, either Ram or Rem or her, like said something about the soul and the vessel. Like, I think that's what happened. I think the obsession, he in researching all of Echidna's knowledge in the library, he figured out a way to transfer his soul, like on some Orochimaru shit, just because his obsession was that deep that current Roswaal is the literal successor to him. It's the same like soul. It's the same. Isn't his name Roswaal B Mathers? Isn't that what he said this episode? Because at first it was A and now he's B. That's funny. But yeah, it was like a crazy like subtle thing they slipped in there. Maybe not so subtle. Maybe that was obvious to everyone. But I thought it was cool that it was like, oh, within this scene of Beatrice talking casually, oh, seemingly confirmation that this, and just outright out there that that's what original Roswaal did to continue like his obsession, because he only had so much time to live and there's so much knowledge, and you know, to follow his own destiny, of course he would want to have a vessel or a new body to continue to reach it, right? It makes sense, man. But yeah, that's it. I would say more, but I actually have to step away now, unfortunately. But we're gonna talk so much next episode, and I'm gonna enjoy it a lot. So once again, thank you very much. If you have anything to say about this one, let me know. But otherwise, once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.